the boards. In risk or no risk of losing whatever deal possible, I am not on the board at Adidas. I am not on the board at Gap. And that has to change today, or I walk away. Because don't believe that because they put the second woman, not the first, on the bus, the first woman, you know that story where I'm going, right? There was a girl, what, do you remember her name? Not Rosa Parks. There was a dark-skinned woman. What was she, 15? 15? She was pregnant out of wedlock. So she couldn't start the movement. She couldn't put the bricks in the streets. I don't know much about George Soros, in all honesty. I do not know much about this man, so I would not bear false witness. I need to educate myself more about these, but also these things is, we pinpoint names. We pinpoint people, we attack each other. We are all equal in God's eyes. Sometimes people are controlled by demons. Sometimes people are controlled by the environment that we are in. But we are all God's people. There's no bad people. There are lost people. But we are all God's people. There's no left, right, red, blue. That's why my hair is purple today. And everyone, I've never got next to someone who didn't become more prosperous because of it. George Soros, I know, knows how to make homes in one day. Well, we're doing the same thing. We're making homeless shelters. So I would like to meet with George Soros on that. Mark Zuckerberg would like to bring the internet into Africa. Okay, well let's meet Mark Zuckerberg, because when you went to Africa, they said no. China is buying land in Africa. Okay, well my deal with Adidas is no longer that I get a 15% royalty. I'm giving them the 15% royalty. Wait a second. I don't want to hear. I will let you know when I'm finished with my thoughts. And I would prefer 10. I like those who was a 20. And I'm giving them a 15% royalty. And because of their 15% royalty, it made me into a billionaire. Which could make me, off of this speech alone, at zero tomorrow. But when God calls Moses, he has to leave his comfy job, working for the Egyptians, and free the people. And the freedom does not come from an election. The freedom comes from you not loading up pornography. The freedom comes from you not taking the Percocet. The freedom comes from you not downing your brother and your sister. The freedom comes from you putting that gun down and not shooting people at the gas station. It has nothing to do with this election. It only has to do with God and God's people. He said, come on. He set pause for us to take a moment and breathe and not TikTok ourselves out. He set pause for us. Now we have a moment to breathe. It has nothing to do with black, white, rich, poor, red, blue, Native American, pilgrim. It has to deal with being truthful to what God has. I see you have your hands up. Walk up here. You're going to get your chance. Walk, yes, you're going to walk up here. Now let me tell you something. I heard you. Planned Parenthood. All right. So let me tell you. I'm talking about Planned Parenthood. So, un momento, we're going to talk. I'm going to have my thought, and then I'm going to do Planned Parenthood. Thank you. So, un momento, because you're both like no, we're going to be that. Latin is one of the most original languages, and we all need to be able to speak that. I don't speak that well. And there are illegal, so-called, there's no such thing as an illegal immigrant. People have been working here and supporting the world. then they need the opportunity for the freedom and the state for the country that they work for. Let me go to Planned Parenthood.
Yes.
The statement is, in the Bible it says, thou shalt not kill. I remember that my girlfriend called me screaming and crying, and I was just thinking, because at that time I was a rapper, I was out there, I had different girlfriends and everything, and I just thought to myself, I want to word this in a way that, hey, I don't give a fuck, I'm going to word it like what I just thought of it. So my girlfriend called me, and I just thought to myself, please don't tell me that gay Kim Kardashian age. That's going to be the worst thing. And she said, I'm pregnant. I said, yes. And I said, no. And I'm going to tell you what was in my mind. She was crying. She said, I just came from the doctor. I was like, oh my God, what's in that baby? Because I was having like, you know, the rapper's lifestyle. So she said she was pregnant, and for 1 month and 2 months and 3 months, we talked about her not having this child. She had the pills in her hand. People know these pills where you take the pills, and if you take it, it's a wrap. The baby's gone. So I was sitting up in Parris, and I had my leather pants on. You already know, if you got leather pants on, you already know who this person must think they are. Right? And I'm in the apartment where my wife was actually robbed. And I have my laptop up, and I got all of my creative ideas. I got my shoes, I got my next album cover, I got communities, I got clothes, I got all this. And the screen went black and white. And God said, if you fuck with my vision, I'm gonna fuck with yours. And I called my wife, and she said, we're gonna have this baby. I said, we're gonna have this child. I know people that are 50 years old that didn't have the children, that didn't have that child, that have never got to experience the level of joy that I experienced having a child. So even if my wife were to divorce me after this speech, she brought North into the world, even when I didn't want to. She stood up and she protected that child. You know who else protected a child? Who do you think might have protected a child? 43 years ago, who do you think protected a child? My mom saved my life. My dad wanted to abort me. My mom saved my life. There would have been no Kanye West because my dad was too busy.
My
It takes a village to raise a child. No matter how much money you have, you need grandmothers, you need friends, you need people. Exactly, because the society has been set up for single moms to not have a village, to not have a child. They've been set up. How many people have to drive 45 minutes to get to their job here? So I moved to a small town in Cody, Wyoming, where people can walk, a 4-year-old can walk from school to home safely. There's a lot of policies that only relate to what Rockefeller, DuPont, and Cotton set up. Do you understand what you guys are talking? You guys might want to say to me, fuck you, Kanye. Do you realize that I am putting my life on the line for the truth right now? Let me tell you, the Bible says, at the last summer, and the person who showed the painting said, that was Mary. And Amber Rose saw that and started crying when she saw that the church tried to erase those who weren't good enough as they saw it in the Word. Amber started crying when she saw that. That's what I mean by that. Jesus loved all people. And when people talk about profanity and different things, and God wants us to create, is what I'm saying. But in the state that we live in right now, we eat meat. I hunt meat. In the Garden of Eden, we didn't have to. In this state right now, if someone is raped I understand why someone would make the choice of getting a divorce. I mean, getting a divorce or getting an abortion. And I understand if a person, if the father is not there, and I will be done with this point in about 2 minutes. Let me get it out. I understand if a person is in an impoverished community, why, or if they are impoverished and can't afford their fifth, or their sixth, or their seventh child, or even their first child. I understand the situation that someone will be in. God still make a way. God will make a way. And those people, you have never met someone who has said, I had this child, and it was the worst thing. People always say, God made a way. I had this child, and it was the best thing. Society has set it up in a way where we feel that God won't make a way. But I was $53 million in debt. I was in the crazy home. As soon as I said Jesus' name out loud, He gave me increase. He gave me platform. He gave me depth. He gave me clarity to be able to speak not on the word of Jesus and ain't so cool and rap, but on the word of Jesus and community and family. So what I'm saying is, we understand we're not going to go back to women having to go in an alley and do crazy type of things. We understand the conditions. We understand the conditions of black people in America and why we break every store that's there. We understand the conditions of women in America. We understand that we live in a white supremacist world. And until that is equalized, people stand on rights that make them more equal. The idea of a woman having a choice, I understand because it says, hey, but I can do this stuff. When a black man gets mad, rap, plays ball, wears gold chain, I goatee. And partially it's because I can do that. Partially it's because I can do that. So I understand and here goes the liberals. He compared abortion to goatee. Hey, let me explain something to liberals though. What are you? I am Christian, but also I am a listener. You cannot lead without listening. This is the reason. This is the reason why Georgia, where I was born, wants to express herself. People saw me put up a tweet where I showed the 6-month baby. This because I was pressured by the forces that were around me. Now what I'm saying is, I even heard that they can abort a baby up to 8 months in New York. But I wanted to show everyone, in the same way when I got into a car accident and I showed the picture of my face, I wanted to show everyone exactly what the 6-month baby that is legal to be destroyed in New York looks like. And then I got social media backlash. I backstroked the backlash. What I want to say is, I understand where we are today, why if a woman was raped, why? See, but the thing is, let me give you an example. So women love my body, my choice. Now let me give you an example. Does anyone know why y'all have to scream? I'm happy I have to run this TMZ. Y'all want to do TMZ? Okay, so quiet down, right? So let's say when the baby is conceived, at that point it is a soul. It is a real living thing. That 6-month-old baby, that was a real living thing. We agreed that that was a real baby, a 6-month-old baby. Okay, so my body, my choice. So say we were to separate. Say we were separated with your baby's mama and y'all had an argument. You got a 1-year-old. Be like basically 18 months older than the tweet I sent out. Y'all got an argument and she said, my house, my choice. I'm gonna kill your child. You know what I'm saying? Because when a baby is accepted, it is real at that point. It is real at that point, says God. It is real. I don't give a fuck if I win presidency or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to say I care that it's homeless people in front of the Gucci store. I care that it's people that are put in situations where they will never know how much more fits to me because the way society sets things up. I care about these things and I am in service to God. I don't know, I might have been poised to 7 times this week and nothing will happen to me. Because God has a plan for us as his people to be finally free. We have to stop. How do we disobey? How do we disobey? When we kill, we disobey. How else do we disobey? When we steal. How else? Lie. When we cheat. When we not love our neighbor. These are these things. Politics, America, Trump, Biden, nor Kanye West can free us. The only thing that can free us is by obeying the rules that were given to us for a promised land. She had an abortion a few months ago, and her maternal instincts were that she wanted to have the baby, but she felt she couldn't support the baby on $9 minimum wage.
I just think the Bible was written by men, by humans. Women are sinners. I don't think we should be taking word for word. I don't think we should say abortion should be illegal because a lot of women disagree.
Let me explain something to you guys. My stance is not to make abortion illegal at all. It should always be legal, but there should be an option of maximum increase for aggregate. Abortion should be legal because guess what? The law is not by God anyway. So what's legality? 30 states still execute. 30 states still execute men that did not do the crime that they are being executed for in modern day mass incarceration and slavery. In 2020, abortion should be legal, but the option of maximum increase should be available. Maximum increase would be everybody that has a baby gets $1 million or something in that event. Oh, wait a second. Says the person that's worth $5 million. We would fund it with other countries. America with other continents. With other continents. There are Israeli continents that do not believe in this. There are African continents they're African continents. The African continent. The continent of Africa. Israel in Africa that would fund a concept like this. But when you put an idea out, like I remember I was supposed to do a couple of songs at the MTV Awards, right? And then I said, bro. And then what else did I say? I said, listen to the kids, bro. Listen to the kids, bro. And are we running? Are we running in 2020? Okay, so tell me this. If you had had the opportunity to be given $1 million just for being pregnant, would you have considered? And then everybody would start making children, the greatest gift of life. Everything would be $1 million children on this beautiful planet. Wait, pause out. So she said, I don't have the funding. And wait a second. Be quiet for a second, please. I do not have the funding for it, but I have the platform to present the idea for those who do. The first thing I said was, I will back a $50,000 stipend. But that's not going to work because I listened to what Georgia said. Georgia said, okay, this person is mentally ill. This person is in a society that won't allow it. Then I went into the design of community and said that it takes a village to raise a child. It's not simply a money situation. It is a people situation. It is a heart situation. It is a spirituality situation. It is a God situation. It is a family situation. Money can't fix it. Money's not even real. Is Bitcoin real? Does the gold back the money? At what point can someone just press the lever and turn the lights out, all the electric? Did you guys see New York go dark? Did you guys see World Trade Center go down? Did you guys see all jobs stop for 6 months? So no one can tell me what God can't do and what God will do. So we follow God. One second, 1 moment to leave this one. We have 5 minutes. Wait a second, we got to speak up to everybody. Wait a second. Do you feel that you're being I feel like tell you she had an abortion to make the point of how important it was for her to have the option as a woman because she did not have the resources in order to have a baby as she felt. This woman is so brave. Georgia, can we make a hand for Georgia right now? We're going to do, come up here, your third. We have 5 minutes. I apologize, guys, but we have all the time in the world. And by the way, we're getting addicted to the treatment of the endorphins. Hey, how many times y'all look up what y'all likes are when you post something? That's a form of treatment. Y'all getting treated. In Chicago, we call it getting treated. When y'all get to like comment number 8, who is that person? Who is that person? You don't even know who that person is. That's the person that's influencing you. Because when you hear bad things about yourself on a photo, it makes you want to up the photo. You want to Photoshop it. You want to... I'm saying like, they're addicted to it. They're trying to... What I say is, this is the solution to make it more, to have a big farm make more money. Big farms. We just need to make big farms. It's a solution for big farm. It's a solution with this. I'll tell you this. I'm not going up against big farm. I would die. They would kill me. But I'll tell you this. Standing next to them, I would make them more money. I would make them more prosperous. But we're going to do it in a way where we balance holistic and modernity. Aisha's comment is on gun violence in the United States. I live on a 4,000-acre ranch, and I can shoot AR-15s all day, without going to jail. And it feels weird because I grew up in Chicago, where if you use one of the guns, that were strategically placed in your community for you to get locked up, you will end up going to jail. I was talking to a fellow billionaire, and he talked about... No, I don't want to use his name. Hey, bro, I told you I ain't going to use his name. Hey, you told me to use his name. You think I work for you? No, that's what I'm talking about. I told him, no, step up. What's your name, bro? Hey, tell people your name. Well, that's no way. That's enough already. Go down. Hey, guess what? Jesus saved your name. Well, I'll tell you what's shooting guns are fun. There's people who get a gun at age 6. The thing is, if you guys put down all of your weapons, what happens in other countries that own media, that own China, what's the homework? I accidentally said it. When other countries come in and you have no weapons, what do you think is going to happen? You will be enslaved. Israeli women know how to fire a firearm. They are trained to do this. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Revolution is over with now. It's time to move again. If you have agriculture as your business, you get tax breaks. Tesla, the original Tesla, says the earth is a giant generator. God has given us freedom. You can feed your family and survive off of earth, wind, fire, and water through proper engineering. But the education and the schools and these textbooks that have been given to you, have you ever got a textbook that said, okay, you can buy 100 acres for $100,000 in middle America, and you can farm and feed your family? Has there ever been a class on that? Oh, well, guess what? There's a reason why they say, would you agree that there's a reason why they say we're going to class on that?
They're lying to us. That's why.
What? Because every time I talk, you're directly behind me saying something. And what I asked for specifically is that when he talks all the way through. When Gary talks, he talks all the way through. While I've been talking, the whole time I'm talking to 100 people, 200. It started with 100 people, down to 200, 100 people, right? And every time you're making a comment, directly behind me, and I'm walking up the chair next to me. You think that that's slightly distracting? I know you have a point, but the man, you didn't show up to this rally for media to destroy tomorrow. And you are adding to the potential of them not understanding why things in South Carolina.
Second question, you believe so strongly in the Bible. How do you feel about homosexuality?
I will start speaking once everyone is completely quiet.
Harriet Tubman said, running on the white
Can't hear you.
and then you believe so strongly in the Bible. This is coming from a Christian.
We got everything to do period.
I want to know why. How you feel about it?
You get two questions, bro. Put your hands down. I need to put your hands down and answer two questions. I was supposed to be done. These are good questions. Put your hands down. So put your hands down. I hear the question. I want to be very clear on this question. I heard you, sir. I don't think I know how to listen.
Everybody yells.
Just like you think I don't know what to say.
Everybody yells.
No, it ain't on everyone's brother's round. I heard you first. No, see that's the problem. I heard you first. No, you don't get me. God got me. I appreciate that. I got two major, awesome, incredible, disrespecting his come on, do you want the world to like that? Come on. You know what? We always so concerned about how skinny we are. That's how I got plastic surgery. We always concerned about how good we speak English, but it's not our original language. We always concerned about how good we look and not embarrassing each other in front of an all-white country that we work for and don't own anything in. So we're looking bad. I believe I'm beautiful. I believe we're all beautiful. It's not about how we look, it's about our life. Now, pause for a minute. If I was Trump, I would have called you Sister Soldier or something. But that's not my vibe. Pause for a minute. You are the black person that was sitting here like a TMZ to fuck my rally up. That same person, and your face is covered, so we don't even know who you are. Harriet Tubman means 400 years is related to the Bible. It's not directly related to Afro-American slavery. It's related to Hebrews and the Egyptians. But we use that term loosely. Like we say, Jesus. Anytime we look, when we're not educated, we don't have to understand it. We need to educate ourselves about what that means.
What about the
keep you. You probably one of the bricks out there. You probably one of them.
Oh, I got my papers. Be patient. Hey, why am I pregnant, Kanye? Be patient.
Hey, somebody go grab him and take him out. Give me a second to answer these two questions. I was supposed to leave 20 minutes ago. Now, the thing is, I am not going to pacify you with things that I don't believe in, but I will not put laws on things that you do believe in, and you don't have no other opportunities to do anything else. I am not that kind of Christian. Jesus loved everyone. Jesus loved anything. Jesus loved everyone. There's a lot of Christians that feel like, oh, Jesus is against. Okay? Wait, how can Jesus be? Is he never into a black church? Like, no, that's the true shit. Everybody's family, everybody has everybody. Everybody's got some holier than thou person. Everybody got the one uncle that people go to for money, to borrow. Everybody got the one uncle that was touching the kids. Everybody got the one uncle. Everybody's family. We all are imperfect human beings and we are family and it takes a village. Jesus loves everyone. We do not discriminate against anyone. Now the Harry Tubman thing is, I'm sick of this black iconography being used by white organizations for us to look up to and say, this is us. I do not, I own 100% of the Yeezy trademark, but up until now, Adidas was getting 85%. And now after this, they either not in business with me, or they're going to get 10%. I decided to not make it 15, I decided to make it 10.